Hello everybody, my name is Ariel, aka the Natural Ariel on Instagram. If you're not following me now, make sure you guys go do that. The link will be in the description box below. And for today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I did this really cute springtime puff using products from Swirly Curly. First, I always like to start my puffs with doing my edges. So I'm just going to take this velvet headband and a couple of my snappies just to pull my hair back. I have 3 snappies snapped together in total. And then I like to get my part situated. Then I just put my velvet headband just to make sure that all the hair will stay intact in place. So you're going to see me here trying to make sure my part is being shown. Then I'm going to take some Got2b glue. Honestly guys, like I tell you guys in majority of my videos, this is the only edge type thing that holds my edges for a really long time. So until then, I'm trying to find an edge control that's not necessarily water based so that I can get that hold that I want, because a lot of edge controls just don't hold the swoops like I want it to. I know some people were wondering how I do my edges, and I'm just going to simply show you guys how I do my swoops typically. Like I said, first I always like to make sure that my hair is slicked back, and I use my snappies to snap my hair back, and I use my velvet headband to hold my hair back. Then I like to go in with my Got2b glue. Then I just like to take each section of the front part of my hair and just swoop it. I place my finger down and swoop it. The section that I'm doing right now is a little bit tricky because, you guys, to be honest with you, I've been over manipulating that section of my hair, and I need to stop, but I really need to stop, but I just need to find alternate hairstyles that I can do so that I don't have to put so much manipulation on that section of my edges, because at the end of the day, I need my edges, okay? I need my edges. I already don't got baby hair, so I need these, okay? So I just continue to swoop everything in sections, and then after a while, it starts to look like this. I honestly don't know how long I take on this process, but I just try to make sure that all the swoops are cohesive and they're swooping it up. And that's what it looks like. I told you this, guys, this part right here, it gives me the most trouble. I need to allow time for it to grow back, really. And this is what it looks like when it's done. Then I just take my scarf and just wait for it to set in place, I guess you can say. So after a couple minutes, it was a good like 10 minutes because I started editing another piece. I take all the hair down from my snappies, and then I'm going to start the picking process. Now this process, I was doing this on a day 2. I believe this is either a day 2 wash and go. I think it was. So I'm starting on a day 2 wash and go. So my hair was dry, all the products had absorbed. So now it's time to really pick my hair and get that shape that I want, because honestly, you guys, this was my first puff that I've done since cutting my hair again. So I was really nervous to see what it was going to look like, but since my hair is much healthier now, it really did create the shape much better. So next I'm going to take my snappies. Now let me tell you guys about snappies, because this product might have just changed my life. Before using my snappies, I was using a broken headband to do all of my puffs, but once I started using my snappies, I'm telling you, it made doing my puffs so much easier. Literally, all you have to do is take one of your snappies ponytail holders, snap it to another piece to elongate it, tie it up, pull it together, then snap it, and that's it. And it stays in place. It's never going to be too tight, because you can control how big or small you want the snappies to be. I took 2 snappies and snapped it together, and this is how long it got, and this is what it looked like making the puff. All I had to do was tie it together and place it and clip it just like that. And then boom, you're done. At this stage, I did not slick the base of my hair down. So this is honestly an option if you don't want to slick the base of your hair down. It will literally look fine. It will look perfect. And you won't have to worry about getting headaches or just worrying about your hair being pulled or anything, because the snappies are very adjustable and it makes doing high puffs so much better. Next, I'm just going to take my curly pieces and just wet them. And I like to put a little foaming mousse on these curly pieces. Something that's lightweight that will have my hair dry quick so it can match the rest of my hair. But also the curls will be nice and defined and fluffy. So I just like to take this. And honestly, the back section of my hair was a little bit tangled. So I had to finger detangle this. And it took a little bit to finger detangle. I had just got my henna done. So I was worried the water was going to fade it. And it definitely did. So here I just started taking the foamy mousse and putting it on my curly pieces just to ensure that these pieces will be nice and fluffy and defined. And you're just gonna see me raking that through my hair and finger coiling it, the huge. And this is what my hair looks like without slicking down the base of my hair, and this look is perfect for people who don't want to put gel on their hair. So if you're on the go, you can take your SNAPPEES headband. This is their velvet headband. I really like this one because you can also adjust and clip this to the size that you would like, and literally it's velvet, so it's really nice. It adds a pop of color, and I believe they have like red, blue, gold, pink. They have all the colors that you would possibly want, and I really like this one, especially like when it hits the sun too. It adds a really nice je ne sais quoi to the look. Very nice. So now I'm going to show you guys what it would look like if you did slick your hair back with gel. So I just like to spray the base of my hair with a little bit of water. Then I took a little bit of my coconut eco styler gel and I just like to slick this base part. I don't like to go all the way up because obviously I want this puff to be as volumized as possible, and to get the most volume for me, I have to have dry hair. So I only make sure I'm putting the water and the gel on the base part of my hair, and I'm just taking the time to slick all of that up and back. I'm taking 2 SNAPPEES yet again, and I'm just tying it together so I can pull it and make it to the size that I want. Another thing about SNAPPEES, like literally you can make your puff size any size that you want. All you have to do is just set it in place, then take the SNAPPEES and snap it together, and it will hold the entire time with no tension, no pulling on your edges, nothing. Like when I was using my broken headbands before, I would notice sometimes, like, you know, my puffs would be a little tight, just a smidge, just a tad bit tight. But with SNAPPEES, I love how I can control how tight I can get my puffs. Now Swirly Curly also sells these really cute natural hair clips, so I just added the natural clip to the back of my hair. Like it just made it come together, you know. And this is the final result. I just added these flower clips just to make it a little springtime look. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. And look in the description box for a nice little discount code for you guys. And I'll see you guys next time.